What's going on, everybody? All right, I'm pretty excited about today's video because I've wanted to shoot one of these for a long time. And I've never bought one. I don't know why I've never bought one. You all probably know already from the title of the video, but it is a CZ Shadow 2. And I don't know what it is about these blue grips, but I love these blue grips. It's my favorite grips on these. They make them in like black and orange and like gold or some other colors, something like that. There's a few other colors, but I really like the blue ones. This is more of a gun designed more for like competition shooting and something like that. It is double action, single action. You can carry it cocked and locked. There isn't a decocker. There is no decocker. But this gun is heavy. I don't think you'd want to conceal carry this because of the weight of it, but also because of how light the trigger is. I've not shot this yet. Just dry fired it, and I want to say my cousin loaned me this and he put the extended safety on it. Sorry about the sun, it's kind of hitting exactly where it doesn't need to be, but it makes a perfect rest for your thumb, and this thing just melts in your hand. I love this fiber optic front sight. I've always liked fiber optic front sights for like competition pistols and stuff. Back when I used to shoot a little bit of IDPA and stuff like that, I always use fiber optic sights. Real easy to pick up. Also, before we get started, I'd like to thank Underwood Ammo for supplying the ammo for this video. Please go check out Underwood Ammo. Sorry I can't link them in the description, but if you do a quick Google search, it'll pop right up for you. But thank you for Underwood Ammo for supplying the ammo for this video. So let's shoot this thing just a little bit because I'm kind of anxious to do that. All right, first time shooting this. I'm looking pretty forward to it. We're probably 7 yards-ish, if I was guessing. So self-defense, you know, distance, nothing crazy. Never fired it before, just wanted to see what we could do. I wouldn't want to be that guy. The trigger on this is light. I mean light. There was actually a couple of times there I probably fired it, and not saying I didn't mean to fire it, but it was close to not meaning to fire it. I've never shot this before, like I said, other than that right there. I've got one of these magazines in my pocket that has 5 rounds in it. I think it's this one. We're just going to do an accuracy test. We're just going to see how accurate I can be with, that was 10 rounds. So I'm going to slow down a little bit, see how accurate I can get. I think I got 15 more rounds. We aren't going to shoot a ton with this gun because, well, we're on an ammo crisis. But I do want to say the stippling on the back and the front of the grip really locks this in your hand. I mean, it's aggressive. A lot of people would think this was too aggressive, I think. I like really aggressive stippling. I like the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 guns with their stippling. I don't like them for carry, but I do like to shoot them. I don't think that's too aggressive. This one is right up there with that, if not even a little worse. So a lot of people is going to find this too aggressive. I find it about perfect. This grip really fits my hand. I mean, it just molds to it. And this big beaver tail in the back, it's pretty amazing. It just locks it down. You have a pretty low bore axis, which really helps control that recoil. But the thing that helps control the recoil the most is this thing weighs like 40 some ounces. You're right up there with a full size government 1911 in weight. But honestly, as much as I like 1911s, I'm not sure I don't like this a little more. I just like how it feels in my hand. I think 1911s feel good in the hand as well. I think this feels a little bit better to me. That's just my opinion, but for my hand size, which is a large size hand, this thing just melts away. It's butter. Let's do an accuracy test and see how accurate I can be. We're going to do this about the same distance, about 7 yards. I'm going to actually scoot the camera up closer to the target. We got 15 more rounds after this, then I'll give you my final thoughts. Obviously, I need a little bit of work. That wasn't great. I may actually try that again with some of the 15 rounds because I'm not happy with that. I'm happy with that. One little shot right here to start with, the other 4, 1 hole. That is pretty awesome. I'm very happy with that for a gun that I've shot, what, 21 rounds through or something, 20 rounds through right now. I guess it's 20 rounds, 10 here, 5 and 5, 20 rounds. 20 rounds, and I'm getting this kind of accuracy. So I'm really getting used to that trigger. Even after 20 rounds, it's pretty easy to actually get used to this trigger. It's very light, but it's pretty awesome. I'm happy with that. Okay, so let's put the last, what do we got, 10 rounds through it, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on this pistol. But I think from that last shooting or shot group, we're all going to know how this is going to go. Not a one of them was outside that inner circle. Not a one. Every single one of those were inside that inside circle. Love this thing. I should have had the camera turned this direction the whole time. Tell you the truth about it. I don't know why I didn't. Sunlight's right here. It may still be a little bright, but at least it's not straight on the camera. So final thoughts on this CZ Shadow 2. This thing is amazing. Now the price point is not so much. These things can run anywhere like $1,300 all the way up to almost $2,000. I don't know what the difference is, but I noticed like the orange scales ones or orange like grip versions are always a little bit more expensive, and I don't know why that is. But will I pay $1,300 for a blue handle one? You doggone right I will, and I'm going to. After shooting this thing, it's amazing. I mean, it is awesome. And if you're looking for something to take to the range and have a really good time with a really great trigger out of the box, or you're looking for something to do some competition shooting with, the CZ Shadow 2 is probably a great option for you if it is in your budget. That is going to be the biggest kicker. There are a lot of guns out there that stack up well with this. You can get 1911s, you can get Glock 34s, you can get some Smith & Wesson M&P like performance series guns and stuff like that. But this thing's great. This thing is awesome. I just can't say enough about it. And I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.